Here we go. 24 past the hour, 6 o'clock. Again, some wet streets out there this morning, so be careful. Hey, listen, a Beaumont record label is releasing a benefit album tomorrow to help victims of Hurricane Harvey. The vinyl album is a compilation of songs from local bands and others. We're going to be performing tomorrow night at a release party. And here with us, one of the men behind Wrong Side of Texas Records. Christopher is here to talk a little bit about what's going on with not only with the record, but also with the label. Because I think a lot of people, we live in a day and age where you can have your own label in almost any home.
That's
to
right.
some degree,
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
But tell us about yours. Where did this come from?
Okay, so a few years ago, a guy that I worked with, Jason Stoll, who couldn't be here with us this morning, we both collected records, and we said, hey, why don't we start a record label? We're not good enough to make money as a band, so let's be involved in some sort of way with the artistic community.
How important was the resurgence of vinyl to doing it this way? Because I mean, you can do digital. You could have just said, hey, we're going to throw this out there and we're going to drop it today and everybody can have it today, right?
We just thought it was the best way to listen to music anyway, and so we said, hey, let's do it.
Now, I want to show you the cover of the album again here. It's called Rise Above, and you guys kind of had a mission in mind when you started this, didn't you?
Absolutely. So Jason came up with the idea. He said, we could donate money to benefit Harvey, or we could try and figure out a way to make that money grow. And so we put the money that we would have donated into this record. And so 100% of the proceeds from the sale of this record go to charities benefiting Harvey relief.
All right, so talk to me about some of these bands that I'm seeing here on the back of this.
Absolutely. So we've got a couple of bands from the local area, of course, the Ramblin' Boys and Jake Cooker, who used to work here. He's a good friend of mine. He's on the label. We've also got a band from Alabama, a band from Austin, so local bands from the area. So
if you had to describe to people, Chris, the kind of type of music, I mean, can you categorize this, or is it kind of all over the place?
This one is all over the place. We've got some country, we've got some punk, we've got some instrumental surf. It's just all over the place with this one.
So, is this we mentioned the release party is coming up. Is that a good way to hear some of this music?
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely. We have 6 bands tomorrow. All 6 bands are on the record. So you can come out to the Red Room Lounge tomorrow night down in Crockett Street. You can hear all the bands, $10 at the door. And it's a way to support, the local art, the local bands, and the label, and of course your neighbors. Yeah. So it's a year after Harvey, and I still have coworkers that are living in trailers and RVs, and so we hope that it helps just a little bit.
So my takeaway from that is this is not your full-time job?
It is not. It is not.
Outside of Texas?
Jason and I are both in Petrochem here in the area.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
But so we're excited about this, and hopefully we can
get some. And what's the cost? We didn't ask.
Oh, so the cost of the record right now is $20. Okay. And again, it's essentially a $20 donation.
Let me show you something that's really cool that we were just talking about. One of those things that old school guys used to always go, oh, cool. It's not black. Yeah. There are different colors for this vinyl as well. Yeah, so can you press them here locally, or do you have to?
We use a company that's not local to press the record, but
that's a little bit tougher to do.
That's right. You gotta have a big machine. It's kind of expensive. So.
All right.
And of course, we've got other records and T-shirts and stuff too.
All right, but the best way to get this stuff is to show up tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
If they can they get it online?
Sure. WSOTrecords.com or WrongSideOfTexasRecords.com. Both of them lead you to the same place.
Christopher, nice to meet you.
Thank you very much
for coming by this morning. Appreciate it. And again, remember, good cause and good music.
Absolutely.
It's a win-win for everybody. All right, coming up next, we're live at Ford Park, where they're gearing up for a mega Zydeco